TCU guy. He was a great kid.
Obviously, Big 12 baseball series, got a big crowd out like this. How much do you feel like that helps?
The thing I like about you is you ask questions in which the answers are obvious. That was unbelievable. The atmosphere, I've been telling people for years, don't just come for entertainment purposes, come to help the Mountaineers win. And they dang sure did, man. I don't know what was going on up there. I saw cups flying and people stacking cups. But nobody got out of hand. Nobody was screaming the wrong thing. And it was just a great college baseball game with a great atmosphere. Ren Baker was here for his first win. We were 0-3 with Ren in the crowd, I think. So that was a great game for him to see. Could you imagine an athletic director coming from a program that didn't have baseball and stepping into this? That just shows him that what baseball means to this community. And I appreciate everybody that came and sat in those seats and sat on that berm and stacked up those cups, whatever they were doing up there. That was pretty impressive.
So I asked the tougher one. Carlson in a little bit of trouble, a little bit of his own making, but he's in a tough spot. What's the decision process there to leave versus go to somebody else?
Carlson's our guy, man. He's been our guy the whole season. He's been a starter, so he can go 3, 4, 5 innings if needed. And he got better as he went. You know, the changeup wasn't in the zone his first inning. Slider wasn't in the zone much, and he's been so good this whole year, and he is starting to really enjoy that moment. And that's something that's pretty hard to teach, that to be good when the game's on the line and one of your old buddies is at the plate.
I believe the first out he recorded was on the pickoff. Where might you guys have been without that play?
Now you're asking those obvious questions. Yeah, that's they love to run, and we know they love to run. And we take a lot of pride in our pickoff game, so somebody's going to have to lose that battle of the stolen bases versus the pickoffs, and that was a huge one to come in and get an out without throwing a pitch is pretty impressive. And it was a huge out. You know, they had 2 guys on base with 1 out, and that changed the whole complexion of that inning.
For both home runs to be first-year Mountaineers, how impressed have you been with those 2 guys about kind of how seamlessly they've transitioned into this lineup?
You know, coming off of last year, you know, we got how many new guys we have in the lineup? I think 6 new guys in the lineup. We had 3 freshmen in there tonight. You got Hussey, who's a sophomore, Wallace and McNeely, first-year players in the program. So up and down the lineup, we got a bunch of young kids, and we're performing at a pretty high level. I actually thought our at-bats the whole game were really good. You know, we hit several balls right to the fence in center field. Leonard hit one off the double wall of all things, and we didn't score that run, so we could have scored a lot more runs based on the way we swung the bat. I thought we swung the bats really well tonight.
How about the way Landon has been swinging it this whole month? I think that was his 5th homer in 10 games or so.
Yeah, the kid's such a competitor. You can see after we sing Country Roads, he's still fired up. You know, he needs to calm that down some when he's in the batter's box, but what a great kid, what a great competitor. If anybody out there missed it, he was at Mondays on Monday last week to meet all the fans that showed up. So that's why we do that, so people get to know how good of kids we have in this program.
Any update on JJ health-wise?
Yeah, he's better today than he was yesterday.
Any anticipation for when he may return?
I think he'll be better tomorrow than he was today.
How about Ben's start? Give up a run before he gave up a hit.
Yeah, how about that? He was really good. He's been in attack mode the last couple times out. You know, he beat a really good team tonight. He beat a really good team in Stillwater last week, and that's what Ben supposed to do as the Friday night guy. And I think we made a mental adjustment with him before he went to Stillwater, and he dang sure took it to heart, and he's using it to his advantage.
Thanks, Coach.
As you said, you've got to calm down maybe just a little bit in the dugout, and then in the box when you go there when you're hitting. But how hard is it to keep that in check when you get results like tonight and obviously hitting the home run?
It's just that's hard because like how I grew up, I always grew up playing the game hard, and that's the only mode I have. So I can turn it down a little bit, but majority of the time it's going to stay close to the same.
How bad did you want to be the first one to put that pretzel necklace on?
I'm going to be honest, I totally forgot we had the pretzel necklace. I'm surprised it survived the 2 weeks we were gone. It was cool to put it back on again, just like last Sunday against Kansas. It was really nice.
Did somebody buy it? Did somebody find it? What's the story there?
Well, the necklace was made from like just our pretzels in the clubhouse, and then one of our pitchers made it probably. I don't really know the true story on it, but yeah.
Take us through the at bat in which you hit your home run. What kind of transpired up there for you?
It was 2-0. I missed a fastball, made a little mid-box adjustment. He threw a ball, it came 3-1. And I was thinking the only thing he could really throw me here is a fastball to be competitive, and he did. And I just hit it.
What's been working for you this whole month, really?
Just trying to make baseball simple again, because I feel like people try to overcomplicate it. Baseball is just a really simple thing of seeing the ball and hitting the ball, so that's at the most I'm trying to do.
You knew that was gone though as soon as you connected with it.
Yeah,
Obviously.
yeah. There's like my backside bombs. I'm like, I don't really know, but when I pull a ball, majority of my pull balls are like good.
Where does that rank in terms of distance and home runs you've hit in your career?
I would have to say that one is 1-1. That one was very memorable to me, and I'm very happy about it.
This is 2 teams in a row, 2 series in a row that were picked high, top of the league. Y'all obviously played really well against them. Got 3 out of 4 going so far. You'll look back at that and say, hey, we're playing with these teams. They might not be at the top right now, but we were expected to be good. We know they're good. That makes us good.
I just think we're just playing our baseball. We're just playing what we have. Like, we're just playing baseball because our team's good enough to just play our game and win our games.
Landon, I remember you saying a couple weeks ago that the crowd was one of the main reasons you wanted to come to West Virginia, getting to experience an atmosphere like you did tonight. What did you think?
I think that was amazing. It's truly a special feeling to have fans that support you like how people do here. Like, I'm truly thankful to have them and the fans we have.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thanks for the time.
So I guess the first question, are you tempted to eat the pretzel necklace, or what are the rules of it now?
You got to be as gentle as possible. Ben Hampton spent I don't know how long making that thing, so you have to not break it. That's the only rule.
Do you know how he did it? I mean, it looks like it was tough to put together.
Super impressive, but he just like he breaks it and then licks it and sticks it together. Yeah, it's intricate. It's a pitcher only thing. I don't know.
Take us through your home run at bat, what you saw and what you were looking for.
I mean, I was just trying to stay on the fastball, and if you spin something up, go for it. Keep my barrel speed. Just kind of something we've been working on all throughout practice, all throughout the last couple weeks, so just kind of paid off there.
The freshman coming in, you've been in some big spots already this earlier in your career. What's helped you be successful?
I mean, everyone who plays the sport loves to compete. Hitter versus pitcher, team versus team. I mean, everything's just competing. So in the big moments, everyone loves to be in them. Just try and do your best for the team.
What do you say to Dane when he hits a ball that's probably as far as either of the other two, but hits it in the worst part of the ballpark and it's just a double?
We started yelling at Kelly to get him in the weight room. That's about it. I mean, I feel bad for him, but it happens. Big wallet there for no reason.
Yeah.
How big was the crowd tonight for you guys?
Yeah, it felt pretty. 6th largest? Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. I love that. The crowd was definitely into it. There was a whole thing about beer cups over there. Everyone started cheering after I struck out. I was like, oh. But yeah, no, it was awesome. I loved it.
Well, first and foremost, you came in a tight spot, and obviously that helped you in a big way.
Yeah, Coach emphasizes like a lot of effort on our pickoff. So honestly, I got the sign and I just tried to throw as hard as I could, and I'm glad to execute it.
Is that tough in the spot you're at? I mean, being right-handed and kind of having to do all that in one motion as quickly as you did.
Yeah, definitely that pickoff move is the hardest one to do as second, especially because we can't see anything. But we work on that in practice a lot, so it comes second nature to all of us.
What's it like being a end of the game guy that can go so many innings? You came into the 7th and you end up closing the game out.
I think it's pretty cool, to be honest, but my mindset is I got to take it one pitch at a time regardless. So obviously I would love to finish every single game as soon as I go in 9th or 7th, but I have to just go slow.
It's a little bit ironic facing Austin in a one-run game, and he steps into the box there for the final at bat.
You know, I actually told him I thought that's how it was going to end. Yeah, I thought it was going to be me versus him and just see what happens. Lovely competitor.
Any insight on him that you could maybe exploit?
He's a great player, and he'll always be up there to battle. He'll come back tomorrow even stronger.
Is that a little strange? I mean, it's something that's obviously going to happen more and more now, the way, you know, the rosters are built. Is it a little bit odd? Did you all think about that coming into this series?
I mean, yeah, we knew he was going to be over there, but it's just the game of baseball. I mean, of course, he might know some of our pitchers, but we're still going to attack him with all the stuff we have.
Does that change your approach a little bit? Do you maybe try to, you know, go backward to him or change the way that you've seen other people pitch to him?
Not really. I think we just follow Coach Mazey's plan, and whatever he believes is right for the situation is what we go with.
Mazey said you kind of got stronger as the outing went on. How much different was the ninth inning than when you came in the seventh?
Definitely a different situation. Clean inning, and I actually probably got up with 4 pitches left to the next guy. So seventh inning was a little quick, but I finally settled in and got the jitters out of this.
You know, both of the guys that hit homers got asked about the pretzel necklace. Sounds like Ben was the one that made that. You know, from your perspective, what's the story on that, and what does that, you know, excitement, that
honestly,
kind of camaraderie bring to a team?
Honestly, I don't know much about it. I don't know who really made it, but I definitely almost ate some of it. So I don't think I'm the person to ask, but I think it's pretty cool bringing the team together. They all pose for a photo after a home run. It's pretty cool.
They're getting those. Did you get two pitchers get something for striking out the side or something like that?
Just like that. Attaboy. That's about it.
What's been the biggest difference for you this year versus the past? Where's the confidence come from?
It's more just trusting my stuff more than I have. Most of the time I was worried about like walking people or if my stuff was good enough. And honestly, I just try to attack everybody and hope that, well, not hope, but have a notion that I'm good at pitching. But
was there kind of an aha moment that it kind of clicked for you, or was it kind of a gradual thing? How did it kind of come about?
Yeah, so after my Georgia Southern outing, I had a talk with a couple of teammates and coaches, and was really going through the mental side of baseball because the physical is most of it, but without the mental, you have really nothing. So I was just hammering that part and trying to figure out what to change.
What kind of things did that elicit from you? Do you have anything that you do between pitches, between innings?
So every single time I'll get the infielders will throw the ball around, I'll get it from them, and then I'll look up to the sky as a reset, like a deep breath, and then go start the inning.
So a pretty simple reset routine between pitches and between innings.
Staying loose early in the game. There's a group of y'all kind of call the end of the dugout gang, maybe. Y'all are there, and you know you're into the game, obviously, but it seems like you're really having fun with it. Does that help prepare you for when you've got to head down to the pen?
So yeah, I mean, staying with the team and having fun throughout the game is kind of what we like to do. And obviously, as soon as you enter that gate or exit that gate, rather, it's game on.
Thanks for the time.